Okay, there it is, folks. We are just about ready to go. This is the official expansion of the Critterverse. Iron Butterfly is up first. We are going to talk about this campaign here tonight a little bit, talk about the Critterverse, talk about Critter, talk about comics, talk about whatever the heck we want to talk about. I've got a few things to my right that we are going to attempt to give away this evening as well. Bonus items. You guys like bonus items? Who likes bonus items? What's up, guys? It's Iron Butterfly night. It is happening. It is finally here. It is Leap Day as well. Yes, Leap Day and Iron Butterfly Day. Although there probably is a Butterfly Day, which maybe I screwed up and I should have done it on Butterfly Day. But you know what? It is what it is, and we're gonna roll with Leap Year. Instead of Butterfly Day. Yes, bonus items. Bonus items. Mr. Rogers here as well. What's going on, Mr. Roger Dodger? Whoever's hanging out, give me a hey, hello, how are you? We are in 3 different places, guys. We are on Facebook, on my page. We are on the Big Dogging page, and we are on YouTube tonight. So do me a favor, and wherever you are, just give me a hi, hello, say yo. And while you guys are doing that, we're gonna say yo to Shawnee.
Yo.
Did
I hear giveaways and bonus items?
Bonus items.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah, yes. Bonus items.
Very nice.
Yeah. Trisha's here too. Good. Excellent.
Hi, Trish.
Excellent. Tonight, guys, it's the Critterverse is back. As I've been telling you for a while, we are going to be digging into the Critterverse big time over the next few years. Beginning this year. We'll touch on it a little bit next year in 2025, which will be Critter's 15-year anniversary. And then in 2026, the Critterverse will be back big time in ways we haven't even begun what is going to happen. So
I can't do sound effects, so I'm doing visual effects.
Yeah. So get used to this, guys. Get in on the books. You got questions about Critter, let me know. This tonight is what we call the expansion packs that we're doing. So Iron Butterfly is one of the sort of background characters that's bounced around a little bit in the Critter books. Her first appearance was Critter number 6 as just a cameo. She appeared again in Critter number 15 as a cameo. And then in Critter number 19, she had her first full appearance. Dun, dun, dun.
There she is.
Right there. That's an actual Critter number 19. From back in the olden days, Jen Broomall cover. Critter number 19, that was her first full appearance. What you're going to get in this particular book, folks, is that first appearance, the complete 22-page first appearance. And you're going to get a brand new 8-page, what is essentially an origin story for Iron Butterfly. So you get to know a little bit about who she is, where she came from, what she's up to, how she's up to, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Insides are done by Jason Hare and Gat Melvin. And they're that's Shawnee. That's what I don't have in the campaign are the sample pages. I didn't put the sample pages in there yet. So yeah, we'll add those.
Well, I didn't see those, so I couldn't tell you about those because I forget to put those in.
Yeah. We'll get those in. We'll get those in, guys. We'll get those in. Looks great. Jason's been doing a great job with the layouts. I've been working on something that I've never really done before, which is actual layouts, like drawing sketches on paper to give to the artist to be like, I don't know how to describe this in a script, so here's sort of what I want. So
a thumbnail, concept thumbnail or something, just kind of
concept thumbnails. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because I had these ideas of how to make everything move and lay out and set, and Jason's been great with it. Yeah, Jason's been great with
trying to put a visual concept into verbal words is like.
Yeah, I mean, I know that I could describe it, but I know that there would be this back and forth, like, well, what is, how, what, who, where, and I'm like, no, forget it. So I just did some really rough.
Yep. So you just do some of your stick figures and kind of some roughs, and here you
go. Right. And then Jason, just do it.
Those will be sold on eBay sometime at a later date.
You know what's funny is I thought about that today. I was taking my walk today, and I realized that I threw those away. Yeah, Yeah, they're gone. They're gone, folks. And I actually thought about that. I was like, oh, I could have like just put those in as like a bonus.
What am I gonna do with you?
Now the only place that they exist is in the script because I planted them in the script for him to look
Okay.
at. So yeah, so that those are all gone. Those are all gone.
Oh well, missed opportunity. Another time.
One of those things. It's one of those things. What's up, Chad? How are you, Chad? So yeah, so let's quickly take you through the campaign, guys. This is going to be a short campaign, both in
Content
days,
and duration.
days and content. Yeah, like I said, this is a small short story. When we do these short stories, we really only do a handful of covers. We don't overdo these things, and there's no difference. But there is an important element tonight that you need to know about.
Oh, wait, there's more.
There it is, the Critter expansion packs, guys. Of course, all these logos done by Ed Loveley for us. He's been
does
doing
an
our
amazing
logos.
job. That's a really cool logo.
Yep,
like
I
that.
freaked out when I saw this one. This was great. And then this was kind of like when we did Ukaleek. I was like, oh my God, I love these logos so much. I have to do something with these things. And so we get a little history on Iron Butterfly for those that don't know. She is sort of a bad guy, quote unquote, in the Critterverse. We don't really know how bad of a guy exactly yet, which is partially why we're telling this story. But she has been, considered a villain for Critter. They have faced off in the past. When you read,
It clashed.
yes, when you read the number 19, you'll see the result of that. This is, of course, the team. Myself, Carrie Castor is editing. Jason Hare on the art, Gat Melvin on the colors, HDE on the letters, Mars Fung, Narcelio Sousa, and Lady in Napoli on our variant covers. So again, there's only a couple of covers, guys. This is not a heavy-duty thing. However, in the first 24 hours of this campaign, and normally we do it on just day one, but because day one tonight will be like 4 hours, we're saying 24 hours. So you'll have from 8 till 8 tomorrow night, to grab something in the campaign, and you will get these bonus items. The first bonus item is the Wizard mock-up trading card. We did these with Critter in January, the first one. People loved them. They freaked out on them. So I was like, all right, this will become a thing. So we're going to do a set of these as we go through the year. On each of our campaigns, you'll have these Wizard mock-up trading cards. They look really great. I have the Critter ones. They're here already for our stretch goals. This will be within your first 24 hours. All backers will get one of these. And then we also have in the first 24 hours, special Nii Rufino Pursuit of Happiness variant cover. You can grab this as an add-on, as just the regular tier if this is the one you want, but this will only be here for 24 hours, 8 to 8, 8 to 8. All right. And as a bonus, there is also the combo pack. If you want to go all in with Nii, you can get the line art version, the holo foil version, and the Virgin edition. All of these will be printed to order, folks. So if we get orders for 28, we're making 28. Nii will get some comps, of course, but the base print run is 28. So these will all be printed to order within the first 24 hours. All right. Everybody got that? Anybody got any questions so far? Seems
Not
pretty
so
easy.
Yeah.
Then, of course, this is a little description of what I just told you. You are going to get Critter number 19, which was originally done by FICO Ocio back in the day. It is the first full appearance of Iron Butterfly. And we have a couple of covers for you. We have the Iron Butterfly cover. This is by Narcelio Sousa and Elenia Di Napoli. 24 hours.
Lens
That's
flare,
it.
the little flare there. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I didn't even ask for that flare. That was a plant by Elenia, and I was like, yeah,
she knows you.
She knows. That's 100%, 100%. And so we got the lens flare. I loved it. It was great. And so that like I said, I don't have the pages because I'm dumb. I didn't put the pages in here. I'll put those in when we're done with this little show tonight. We have some sample pages, but basically that cover gives you the gist of the story where Iron Butterfly is up doing her thing and she is being chased down by a plane. That is part of the story. So That is sort of our story cover, if you will. And then we have a special, what we call the Star Spangled Butterfly. This is by Mars Foong. This is part of our BDI 365 initiative. We're just going to go ahead and show you the cover. Normally we keep these blanked out until the actual day. The day is March 3rd, so it's just a few days away. And since this is a short campaign, we want everybody to see what they're getting. So National Anthem Day is March 3rd. And so we've got a special colored red, white, and blue with stars in the wings by Mars Foong. Came out really good. Kind of reminiscent of what do they call it? The Iron Man thing, like American Patriot or something, when they had Rhodey's red, white, and blue version of the.
I think, isn't that Iron
Patriot?
Yeah.
Iron Patriot. Yeah. Iron Patriot. So we call her the Star Spangled Butterfly. And Mars Foong did a great job.
She did.
It looks fantastic. And that's it, guys. There are 2 covers. Okay. Super easy. Like, it doesn't get easier than this. But if you want to get fancy, just like we did with Nei, we do have the combo packs, the line art, the holofoils, the Virgin editions. All of these will also be printed to order. Now, these are not 24 hours, however. This is the whole campaign. So you got 10 days for the Sousa combo, and you've got 10 days for the Mars Foong combo. All right. 10 days for that. So this will end a week from Saturday is our time. So Saturday night, next, not this Saturday, a week from Saturday. This will all wrap up. All right. That makes sense.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun. And then, of course, if you want to
There's a
get
little more.
really fancy, we do have metal covers that will also be printed to order as well. If you want to get super fancy, we do have those. All right. These are all available as just standalone rewards and add-ons. So however you want to do all of this, we got you covered. And remember, again, I'm going to post a couple of pages up here, once we're done with this video tonight, because I'm done. That's the way that it works. Yeah. But in the movies, Rhodey was Iron Patriot.
Yeah.
And we all
the
know
movies, they tend to kind of mush them all to.
Right. And we all know that that's the only thing that matters is the movies, Mike. Now, comics don't matter. Don't you know that? Don't you know that? Don't you know by now, Mike?
Come on.
And then if you want to dive into some other books, since there's only a few covers, we've got some other stories for you. We have The In Crowd, which is a Critterverse spinoff as well. We have, of course, just Critter Volume 1. If you need to try out the book and you haven't gotten into it yet, grab yourself some Iron Butterfly, grab yourself some Critter.
Ta-da!
We have very few of these left. This was something we did in March. This was for our BDI 365 as well. This is Ukalik and Alien Abduction Day. We only did 75 of these books, guys. They are basically gone, and by the end of this campaign, they probably will be. There are, I think, 10 or 15 available as a pledge, and then like another 10 as add-ons. That's it. That's all we got.
That's it?
So these things are just about gone. The other cover that Narcelio did, those are gone. So out the door. If you miss those, you miss those. That's all I can tell you. So grab an Ukalik. This is a standalone story that is also, again, part of the Critterverse. Then we have Goth Day. If you've not been buying Goth Day from us, this is our sort of alternate universe where all of our characters play in a goth emo sandbox. We have the first 3 issues available for you. We have the BD13 anthology. If you haven't grabbed one of these, get ready because we'll have the BD14 anthology in July already underway. 3 stories in here. 1 for Yeehaw Vampires, 1 for Princesses versus Zombies, and 1 again for the Critterverse is a Slipstream story by Pat Shand and Stephanie Menard and myself. Then we have a little Penny for Your Soul bonus. The Temptation of Mary Magdalene. This is the new printing with the new cover. And of course, we have the Shark book that will be debuting next year for our 15-year anniversary. And we have Sand and Scales, which is our other preview book for our fantasy gladiator series that'll be coming around the mountain as well. So that's it. This is
A little
the,
bit for everybody.
yeah, exactly. Super easy, guys. Super duper easy. Are the hints for BD14? No, not yet. But
Nice try, Mike.
yeah, but once we get through Critter in April, we'll start giving you the lowdown on what BD14 is going to be. So yeah. So we're coming up on launch time here, guys. Coming up on launch time. A couple of more minutes, and we're going to push go on this beauty. Anybody got any questions? Let me know. And we can answer them for you.
Yep. Well, it's pretty simple.
It is pretty simple. It's a very, very easy campaign, guys. Very easy campaign. And because it's a smaller campaign, we have a smaller goal to reach. $3,000 is our goal instead of our normal 5,000.
Okay.
But if we do manage to get to 5,000, we do have a stretch goal in the wings, waiting to appear. So we'll see how close we get to 5,000. If we need to announce that there's a stretch goal out there, we will do so. It is there. But,
it's ready. It's in the wings.
you know,
it's waiting.
It's right there.
Get into their wings, butterfly.
That's correct.
Just ignore me.
That's correct. So yeah, that's all she wrote, guys. Super easy campaign. Let's go back up to the top here. There's your covers. Beautiful covers. Oh, and the what I didn't say is the two covers here. The basics are limited to 100 copies a piece. And then they do have the logos on them, but if you want the virgin editions, they're part of the combo packs, which are all printed to order and will all have matching serial numbers. So if you get number 6, they will all be number 6 of however many we're going to print.
No random numbers for this crowd.
That's right. I got this figured out now that that I can set up these numbers. Yeah. Yes.
Just a little extra effort when you get them and you're sorting them through, right? Because
yeah, a little bit. But it's
don't come
if
in
I'm
order.
thinking about it. Yeah, if I'm thinking about it, it's fine. But the problem is I got to think about it, and that's where we run into problems. You know.
Isn't that where we all run into problems when we have to think about stuff?
That's right.
I always have problems when people expect me to math. Well, that's what I have a computer and calculators for. Come on, people.
So let me get this out of the preview. And then we will get this to the front page.
Dun, dun, dun.
And we'll get this to ready to launch. And I understand. And we will.
You get to watch all the magic, people.
Yeah. What's funny though is there's no you should have or maybe there is. Let's find out. I don't think there is. Launch project. You're live. See, all you get is like a green bar. Like, why isn't there confetti now? Like, yay!
There should be confetti at the beginning and then confetti at the end.
That's right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
I get it.
But whatever.
Somebody needs to speak sternly to Kickstarter about that.
Little things. Little things.
It is the little things.
I guess you want to kind of save some of that for
the conclusion.
For the conclusion, yes, of course. I understand. I understand.
There should be something a little, at least a little like doot doot, something to say. You did it. You launched successfully.
All right, I'm
because I've heard in the past that
post this around quickly here. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. We'll get the link out there a little bit, guys. And we'll hang out here for a little bit. I'm actually going to be going on to Travis Gibbs' show tonight at around 9. So if you guys want to come hang out around there, you guys are welcome to do so. And yeah.
And there you go.
And we're getting backers in already. Shawnee becomes number one. Have you been number one before?
I was, yes, but only once.
Only once.
And that's okay, but that's fine. So it usually is some of the smaller ones sometimes on everything else that I manage to. A lot of it's just timing. So,
Of course. Yeah.
so I get the joy of being to be here. And so it's like, hey, since I already had it planned, I did have it planned out. So this time I didn't have to peruse. It's a simpler campaign. I know. I'm like, I want that.
Yes. Very simple. Very simple tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Very simple. And we'd appreciate you guys tossing out the links and sharing it around and posting it on the groups that you're a part of and all of that. Everything that we can get, to do these campaigns is helpful.
Yes.
This will be, like I said, this will be 10 days. And then we're going to have Critter in April. So Critter 23 will be in April.
Okay.
It looks like we're going to be launching it April 6th, which is the first Saturday of April. Does anyone else remember what the first Saturday of April is?
Nope.
We just did this last year, everybody.
Yes, I barely remember yesterday. So come on.
The first Saturday of April is also International Pillow Fight Day.
That's right.
Dun, dun, dun. So I talked to an
See, now if
artist
Freddie
today.
was here, he would have been on that.
Freddie would be all over it.
Yes.
So
So Pillow Fight Day.
Pillow Fight Day, yeah. So I talked to a new artist today, someone who has not worked for BDI before. Someone that I was looking
Tom's
at.
finding and kidnapping new people.
That's correct. I was like, I found this guy's stuff and I was like, yo, what? You want to do covers? And he was like, yo, yeah. And so it's happening. It's happening.
All right.
His first cover, I just pitched it to him today and I told him, I was like, so I'm gonna do this pillow fight thing. And he was like, absolutely. So April 6th, the Critter campaign will have a bonus themed cover for International Pillow Fight Day. Yes.
Cool. All right.
Patreon folks will get to vote once again on who one of them, it's a Critter campaign, so Critter will be one of them, but they will get to vote on the sort of the opponent for Critter. And then so we're going to actually
who she will be pillow fighting with.
That's right. So we'll be posting that on Patreon probably this weekend, I would say. Okay. Maybe sometime next week. We're still a ways off. We got plenty of time, but we want to give you guys at least a week to vote. So Patreon folks will get to vote for about a week from their selections, and then that'll give the new artist a chance
time to incorporate,
do the cover. Yeah. We already know what the cover is going to look like. I already kind of told him the layout. Like, I want to do this and this. He was like, "Got it, 100%. Just tell me who we need." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
Well, I got one.
That's right.
The other one's a mystery so far.
That's right. You have some time to vote this weekend, Mike.
Good.
Excellent.
All right. Yes.
Excellent. Also, our Patreon folks have gotten to see a whole bunch of Critter stuff that's coming down the pike. We're already working actively on Critter. Most of the book is already finished. Omar Zaldivar's already almost finished the book. So it's looking fantastic. And then we'll start on Critter 24, which will be later in the year. And then Critter 25 will be in January of next year as we start the 15-year anniversary. So that's sort of the layout of all the Critter stuff for the year and into next year.
Nice.
All right? Makes sense, y'all. And of course, we'll have all of our little things along the way. Little things along the way. So yeah. So we're moving right along here, considering there's 3 covers right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, moving along really nicely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, sometimes, I mean, some people like a lot of variety, and sometimes people really appreciate just having a very simple choice because it makes it easier. So there's benefits to both sides.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Yep.
Absolutely. So what I need, guys, is wherever you're watching, because we're going to give away some stuff right now, I need you to post that you're here. I need to know who's here, because otherwise Mike's going to win everything. Well, and Shawnee too. So Shawnee and Mike are both going to win everything.
I can still be in it.
So I need you to post. Just give me a hey, hi, hello. Tell me you're here. Otherwise, you can't win. It's as simple as that.
See if Roger's still here and Chad's still here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who else. Yeah.
You can't just sit in the shadows. You got to take part of what's going on. Never easy.
Twice.
See, we gotta know who's here, guys.
Mm-hmm. Mike and I may be it.
I mean, I know there's people watching. I can see the numbers. So, don't be shy. This is we're here to chit chat with you. I know invariably that
somebody's going to say,
when I do these shows, and I do them, not just my shows, but other people's shows too. Invariably, I know that people are there and watching because they tell me later, like, I just like to sit and listen. And that's totally
there's
fine.
Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely.
It's a totally viable thing. Yeah. But when we're sitting here chatting, sometimes we don't know what to tell you all. So
we have another person. Yay.
So Scott is hanging around for the bonus giveaways. Scott is here. Mike is here. Shawnee's here. Who else is here? We need you to chime in.
You don't have to do. You don't have to write. War and Peace. Just
that's right. That's right. That's right.
Thumbs up. Something.
And then and I what's funny is I was at a con last weekend, and it's a small con, little tiny con called Great Lakes Con here in Michigan, and I was roaming around doing shopping and stuff, and this woman that I've never seen before stops me in the middle of the hall. She's like, "Are you the Big Dog Inc. guy?" And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "You're the Big Dog Inc. guy, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm Tom." Like, she's like, "Oh my gosh, I watch you on the shows all the time." And I'm just like, "What? That's crazy." Like, I don't know who she is. I've never met her before. She didn't look familiar at all. But I had met her one time many years ago at a free comic book day event. But she even told me, like, yeah, I think we met then, but I haven't been back since. Okay. But she's like, yeah, I watch you on your show. I watch you on like Larry's show. Like I watch you all the time. And I was like, that's unbelievable. Like,
that's really cool.
Tiny little con. Here's somebody that's like, oh yeah, I watch you on your shows. So again, it's like, we know that you're out there, but we want to interact with you and know who's there and say hi and try and direct the conversation in a way that works for you too, because sometimes we'll just go off on weird tangents and sometimes. And again, while that's fine, you might have questions. Like if you have questions about like Critter or anything, like if you haven't read the book, ask questions. If you have questions about the story that you've read, I can
well, we talk about weird shit and go off on tangents. This is your place, your forum. If you have questions, please ask.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just chime on in. Don't be shy.
Absolutely.
I'd say Tom doesn't bite, but he can't get you through the internet, so you're safe. So.
Yeah. But yeah, so I have 3 things here that we're going to attempt to give away, guys. And that's why I need to know who's here. Yep. And we've got plenty of time to do this, so we're not in a rush because I don't have to be on Travis's thing until 9:00. But that's why we need to know who's here, because if you want to win something, I need to know. I need to know. So yeah, so Scott, the character is Iron Butterfly. She is a spin-off from the Critterverse, from the Critter series, and she had 2 appearances in Cameo over the years. And then when we got to Critter number 19, which is right here, Critter number 19, this is her first full appearance. And so this story that we have on the campaign here is essentially sort of a mini origin story. And she is the bare bones of it is that she's a bit of a black market arms dealer. There's more to it than just that, but read the story. And so, but again, since she only had that one appearance, it was mostly sort of just set at kind of an action scene where Critter finds her and they have a fight. This will give you a little bit more behind the scenes for her. And we're going to be doing these Critterverse, what we call the expansion packs, kind of sporadically to give some of these characters a little more depth, give the universe a little more depth. We have a couple more kind of thought about, planned, no real drop spots yet, but they'll be similar to this. They'll be, quick 10-day campaigns, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Scott, finding BDI books at stores is going to be very difficult because we haven't been in stores since Aspen was carrying us, which was about 7 years ago-ish.
Yep.
Now, Antarctic Press is currently in the process of reprinting the Critter series, which number 1 should be out in a couple of weeks, I think. And I just talked to them the other day about expanding what we're doing with the Critterverse. So starting next year, there's going to actually be more than just the regular series. They were very happy with the initial sales for issue 1 and issue 2. Issue 3 is about to be in previews for you guys to pre-order. They're very happy with the order numbers. So am I. It's great considering this is a 3rd printing of the series. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. And when I pitched to them, like, I got more. Like, do you want more? They were like, yeah, let's do more. Here's a few options. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it this way. So yeah. You found some Oz. Okay, good. Yeah. I mean, I find people, I get messages from people all the time out of the blue, and they send me pictures. They're like, yo, look what I found. And it's just old BDI books. And I'm like, yo, that's awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm with you, Scott. I have a lot of BDI, but I found Tom, and Oz is what got me started in BDI. So I found the Oz books, and I said, what is this? Who are you? What else do you do? And, a monster was born.
Yeah. Well, Oz is easily our gateway drug. Just because if you don't know what the hell any of this is, you're at least going to understand what Oz is conceptually. And then, I would say 9 times out of 10, I'm going to sneeze. It's right there. Oh, wow. It's not going to happen. And then 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, oh, Oz. And like Dorothy's like a gunslinger. And they'll be like, what the hell is this? And then that 1% time will be like, ew. But that happens. I get the ew every now and then.
Every now and then. Well, I think a lot of people get the ew every now and then because everybody has a different taste. So.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
So that means either they can check out a different BDI title or they can go on their merry and everybody's happy.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, hopefully. I mean, if you see something that, even if you're like, ew, at least it caught your attention. Like maybe there's other things, but who knows?
I actually, I went Oz, and then I think I went Ursa, and then Critter, and then it was like, what else? No, it was Oz and then Penny, and then I think Critter and Ursa were kind of in there. But yeah, those were kind of my things. It's like Oz got me started. We did a launch for Penny, and I was like, I knew about it, but it was like then I got everything and got to catch up, and so yeah, and I was hooked.
Awesome. Awesome.
Mhm.
Well, I appreciate it, Scott.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
AP has been great. AP has been great with a lot of creators of late.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that are getting published by AP in one form or another. Um, and, near as I can tell, the order numbers have been really good too. And all of this stuff has been, except for our stuff, which is just older stuff. All of it has been Kickstarter, like crowdfunded, and then they'll bring it over to AP to publish it further, and it's been great. It's been really great. I'm gonna let Shawnee talk for a minute because I see I'm getting messages from people, and I have a sense that they're all going to be, "Hey, let me get you tons of great people to pledge to your thing." Oh, yes,
But
here it
first you
is.
must. Yep.
And this is how they all start, guys. Let me just
Oh,
give you the
Lord.
gist. Okay, this is how it all works, right? Well, I'm impressed, I must say, having taken the time to read your Kickstarter campaign in its entirety in order to help you find sincere and enthusiastic supporters who will generously contribute to your cause. I would be happy to help you promote your campaign. This is how they all work. This is how they all sound. It's not always quite cut
Oh
and
my God,
paste.
they're all
It's-
reincarnated used car salesmen.
Yeah, see, hello, I admire your work on the Kickstarter campaign. Your dedication is commendable. Like, it's, who do you think you people are?
They think they're slick.
Yeah, and then there's, hello, my name is Samuel, CEO of this company, and I'm reaching out to you on behalf of our team. How are you doing? Like, Jesus Christ. And it even shows, like, right here, because it's their Kickstarter accounts, right? So it even shows backed 0 projects. Like, backed 0
that
projects.
kind of help I don't need.
Backed 0 projects. Like, who are you people?
Yes, that is exactly it, Mike. Can I interest you in spending your money?
It's just crazy. It's
Oh.
just crazy.
There's hucksters everywhere.
Yeah, it's getting really bad too. Like, I get private messages on Facebook now with that kind of stuff. And so you'll see me every now and then because I'll call them a Decepticon, and then they'll get really, really confused. They'll be like, I don't know, what do you mean a Decepticon? I'm like, what do you turn into? Do you turn into a plane or a car or what? What do you turn into?
Exactly.
And one time it was
How to
really
enslave
funny.
humanity.
Yeah, one time it was really funny. I posted them and I was like, "You're a Decepticon," like, or I was asking, "Are you a Decepticon or an Autobot? Like, who do you work for?" And then literally they posted a picture of the Decepticon symbol in the thing. I was like, "Yo, what?"
He admitted it.
Yeah, I'm like, "Wow, that was amazing.
Oh,
That was
that's awesome.
incredible, absolutely incredible." So yeah, that's the life of creators, and especially in the crowdfunding realm, because everyone from Nigeria wants to help you.
That Nigerian prince, man, he's working hard to make that connection.
That's right. Yeah. In fact, I just got another freaking message.
So I'm wondering if I don't know if Scott has, because he says he's catching up with BDI and everything else, but I know he's aware that the critter, the volume is the trade is in here, so that might be a good thing to start with too. Then he can get this one and really be caught up in everything else while he continues to go look for the floppies out in the wild.
Yeah, obviously it depends on how you like to do comics, but
exactly, of course.
if you're okay, if you just want to read,
I mean, he might already have it for all I know. So.
Yeah, so if you just want to read stuff, we've got the in-crowd trade paperback, which is its own story, but it does tie into volume 4 of Critter, which is all High Tide. But if you haven't read it at all, we've got Critter volume 1 here available on the campaign. We do have 4 volumes, well, technically 5 now, because we funded the 5th volume in January. But we won't have those for a couple of months. So there are 5 volumes of Critter that will be available in trade paperback. You can get the trade paperbacks if you just want to read them and not worry about collecting the physical issues. And then, of course, what we're doing now this year is volume 6, which is super exciting. And then we've got all kinds of just, spin-offs and other series that you can dive into to, try out different things here. We make it very, very easy to just kind of try things if you want to. And then when we do our bigger campaigns, like when we do Critter again, in April, all the trade paperbacks will be available.
Right.
So if you just want to come in and be like, give me all of them, we can do that too.
Because I'm with you. I agree. Because I'm a floppies girl. I like the individual covers because I love the art as well as the story. So for me, that is thing. But I do, like you said, trying to find those in the wild now is very difficult, especially the older versions, like some of the older Critter. So I was just saying, if Scott hasn't had a chance to have that, if he's just wants to catch up on the story, so he's in on when he reads issue 9, the reprint of issue 19 for this campaign, it might be helpful. That way he has a better understanding of kind of how Iron Butterfly fits in and her other appearances. So
correct.
Yep. That was all.
Correct.
Suggestion.
Correct.
No pressure. Do what makes you happy.
And there's a toy. Woo! And we made toys. 100%.
And we make toys.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And we make toys. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to get to the next one. I should have information on the next one soon-ish. If you guys recall, I had asked the toy guys about a specific feature that might be possible to do. But since, the rest of the world has been essentially on vacation for all of February, because that happens every year, January and portions of February, they're off. That's their holiday period. We couldn't get that figured out. So now that they're all coming back to work, in fact, I just got an email today. We're back to work. I'm like, okay, good. That's good. So we'll see about that feature. Even without the feature, that figure, we can still make it. We'll just do different things with it. But I went a little crazy. And I was like, can we do this? And he was like, I don't know. Well, let's find out. I'm like, okay, well, tell me, we'll find out. Paperback and digital reader,
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
So I think that would probably be right up your alley then. Yep.
100%, dude. 100%.
You're in a good space.
Grab the trade paperbacks. We have collected editions for everything, basically, except for the new series, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If you also want to just go to the web store, you can do that too. BigDogInc.com. We have Scheherazade and we have Ursa Minor and we have Oz and all that stuff. So pretty easy to dive into the books if you're ready for trade paperbacks, and then you can pick up the floppies that you want to pick up as you want to pick them up.
Exactly. I forget because it's been a while since I've actually been on the web store because I usually go through the Kickstarter or I just message you. Do you actually have can you get digital on the web store? Okay, I didn't think so, but I just wanted to confirm. So.
Yeah, we do digital pretty much primarily
on the Kickstarters,
on Kickstarters. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I just, like I said, it's been a while since I've been over there.
Yeah, everybody talks about digital. I'm like, I don't see it. At least not for our books. Maybe for other books, people are all about digital. Mm-hmm. For our stuff, it's a very small percentage of buyers are.
No, so it makes sense to keep it specifically on the campaigns.
Yeah. It's not to say we won't work on that stuff at some point, but it doesn't. I don't feel the demand for it anywhere yet. So I think there is a little bit of digital. I think there's like Penny number 1 and 2 or something are there, like single issues. Like we did those a million years ago when we first started that web store and doing books and stuff. We had some people that were, I think the thought process back then was, hey, do like a 99-cent first issue so that people could try it. And then if they liked it, they could, buy the book. Right. And so I think that's how it's set up, something like that. I don't know, but it's not a big deal for us.
Because you've seen from your metrics, a lot of people, they take advantage of the digital in the campaign, so that works out. So. You're not alone, Scott. You're not alone.
But Scott, you do get the digitals when you buy the book with us. Yes. So you do get that as a bonus thing. Yeah. So whatever, even if you buy the trade paperback, like if you buy that Critter trade paperback, you're getting the digital trade paperback as well. So you do get both
Tom's
versions.
Campaign, he does them just like that. So generally the digital is always included.
Yep.
Just free with the campaign. That's always a kind of an extra bonus item you get. So.
That's right. Always.
Which I am very appreciative of.
Always. Okay. So everybody give me it looks like it's Scott and Trish and Mike and Shawnee. Anybody else here? This is your last chance. You got to kick in. You got to kick in your name. Kick in your name. So I know you're here.
Eddie's here. We have a
Eddie's
meeting.
here.
There's an Eddie Hernandez.
Yeah, you know Eddie.
Oh,
Eddie and Ron are here.
Ron, yay.
Excellent. All right, so we're gonna give some stuff away, guys. Eddie and Ron, have you pledged to the campaign yet? We need you to pledge to the campaign, my friends. We're getting close to that first 1,000 here.
Yeah.
Super easy campaign, guys. Eddie's in. Oh, I haven't even
Yay,
looked at who's
awesome.
in. Normally, I look right at it and I'm like, yeah, who's in here? And I haven't looked yet. I saw that Shawnee was first, but that was the only thing I saw. Because I actually get notifications. I get notifications on my phone again finally, which is great because that notification used to not work.
And Scott he's backing right now, so we're doing good.
There's Eddie. Oh yeah, Eddie just dropped in just a few minutes ago. Yeah. Excellent, Dennis. Ron's in there as well. Excellent, Ron. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Mike's in there.
Oh, nice, Eddie. Cool.
Scott's backing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Scott's gonna get us over 700.
More than likely, yep.
And then no, it's impossible to not get over 700.
Just
true. Based on the pledges.
I was going through the tiers. I'm like, yeah, no, he will. Yep, that's true.
Scott will be our Mr. 700, and then we'll get this happening here. Let's see here. Let's see, who am I missing? Eddie. I knew we had one more. Eddie. Got it, Eddie. Beautiful. There it is. Oh, we got about backer 18, back all of BDI. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful, Mr. Eddie.
Somebody, I think somebody upped or somebody, because all of a sudden, boom.
Somebody went boom, yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Very nice. Oop, Jason, nice job.
Oh yeah, we got a couple of pops.
We got a couple more people. Yay!
Getting a couple of pops in there. Beautiful.
Nice.
Excellent, guys.
Hey Jason. Hey Brian.
Oh, welcome. Jason's here now.
There is a Jason Adams here.
Yep. Jason. Brian's here. Brian, you guys are just in time here for our giveaways. Brian, did you back the campaign yet? We're doing some
giveaway bonus stuff.
Get on the campaign, sir. We're about to do some giveaways. I'm putting you on the wheel, Brian and Jason. We got 8 people now. 8 people on the wheel. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Brian says he's getting his pledge in.
Beautiful. Beautiful. The Fung set. Beautiful. Jason, how are you, man? So here's what we got, guys. Here's what we're going to do. I got 3 prizes. And we are going to spin the wheel. The wheel of randomness.
The wheel of randomness is growing. Yes.
That's right. Yeah. The wheel of randomness. To determine our winners. We have 3 winners tonight, guys. 3 winners. Okay. So the first winner that we have here, let me do a full screen here for me real quick. So the first winner, guys, we have an actual set of the original Critter 19s, both covers. So you've got the FICO OCO cover and you have the Jen Broomall variant cover. These are original first printings from back in the olden days. All right. So that is going to be one prize. You're going to get both back issues, both of those back issues. Okay. That's one prize. Second prize is we have one of the Critter pinup books with the Bill McKay cover. So it's all old school pinup books or pinup books, pinup covers from
pinup
the
covers,
Critter
mhm.
series. Dun, dun, dun. All right.
All
So
the
this is
pretty
like
art.
it's like a 20-page Critter retrospective. In fact, Iron Butterfly's in there too.
Yeah, look at that. See?
So that is the second prize. And there are, incidentally, there are 3 pieces of Critter art in here that
Never
are
before seen?
exclusive. Yes, that are exclusive to the pinup book. So it's
Very,
not
very
just old
cool.
stuff. There are 3 exclusive pieces in here as well.
Nice. All right.
So that's cool. And
And
then
third,
the final piece. Actually, we're gonna do this one first because
Okay.
because you can only win one time. You
yes.
can only win one time. So we're gonna do this one first because it's the big prize. And that way everybody has a chance at the big prize. We have
Okay.
one copy of Nia Rufino's
Oh,
holofoil
wow.
Critter number 1 from back
Okay.
14 years ago.
Yep.
Guys, we did 10 of these. This is number 9 of 10. This is the only one that we have. The only other way to get one of these is to go beg Nia for her comp.
and begging being the operative word there.
That's correct. That's
Yes.
correct. But we're going to give this one away.
Okay.
Okay. That's going to be first because, again, you cannot win 2 times. So we're going to spin the wheel. Whoever it lands on, we're going to remove their name. And then we'll spin again and we'll spin again and so on and so on and so on. All right. So last chance, guys. Anybody else here? Oh, we are almost at $1,000, folks.
Woohoo.
Holy smokes. Let me put this back to, how do we do this? There we go. We're $5 away from our first $1,000 in basically a half an hour. So somebody throw $5 on the pile. Let's see. Who do we got here? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Mr. Burleson is in there. Kyle, Brian is in there. Scott's in there. Okay, good. Excellent. Excellent. $5 away. What? That's always the case, too.
Yeah.
Always the case. We always get right to one of those
milestones.
Yeah. And then it just sits there. And then invariably some guy will come in with like $100 pledge and be like, and it'll just blow over the top. Two spins? No. Well, you get to, that's not true. You get to spin as long as you're on the wheel, Scott. But as soon as we land on your name, you are removed from the wheel.
Once you're a winner, you're out.
Yes. Once you win, you are a winner. You can tell everyone you're a winner.
You're a winner.
And then other people will be winners too. So anybody else? Everybody give me a hi. Tell me who's here. This is it. Last opportunity. And then we're spinning. And then we're spinning.
Yeah, never tell me the odds. Exactly.
The odds are 1 in 8. Scott, 1 in 8. I think it's 8. Maybe it's 8. Is it 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1 in 8.
All right.
1 in 8, guys. That's right, Mike. You did win. You
Yep.
did win last time.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun. I think we just did it, guys. I think it just happened.
Okay.
I just got a notice on my phone.
Dun, dun, dun.
There we go.
Boom. Nice.
Did it. 1,030 minutes. Beautiful, guys. Excellent. All right. That's going to be it. We're going to cut it off.
All right.
Unless anyone's here who's here.
Oh, thank you, Trish.
Okay, that's it.
Right.
So again, guys, first prize is going first because that gives everybody a chance to win it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets a chance to win the shiny foil Nia Rufino cover.
Nia Rufino Critter Retrofoil. Yep. Very pretty.
That's right.
All right.
Boom.
Mighty drum roll.
Yeah. So we're going to take this down. And we're going to bring up the wheel so you all can see
the wheel of power.
The wheel.
Wheel. The random wheel of
Watch
power.
the wheel.
The wheel of goodness.
That's right. Okay.
Oh, it's colorful. I like it. Look at them got names.
Yeah, man. It's like a real thing.
He's right. The wheel of destiny.
It's like a real thing. We just got another pledge as well. We're rolling, guys. We're rolling. All right. So, again, you can see all the names over to the right. Whoever gets the win comes off the wheel, and then we've got a couple of more prizes for you. All right.
All righty.
So, click to spin. You can see the little arrow there to the right. Arrow to the right, and it's gonna be. How is it right in the middle? It's not. It's on Eddie.
It's Eddie. Eddie.
I thought for sure it was gonna go right in the middle.
Congratulations.
That would have been crazy. All right, Mr. Eddie, you are a winner. We just got another pledge as well. Edward.
Yeah, Scott, I know. It does feel a little rigged, doesn't it?
Mr. Eddie. All right, sir. You got the the thing. All right. Now, the next two, you're going to get your choice because I know some people have things and some people don't. So the next two, you're going to get your choice, or the next winner, you'll get your choice. You can either have the Critter Pinup book or the 2 Critter 19s. It'll be your choice for the next winner. Okay. So Eddie is the winner. We're going to get Eddie out. Bloop, like that. See, everybody's out, or not everybody. Eddie's out. Eddie's out. Okay, ready?
Eddie
So
is off
again,
the island.
yep. So whoever wins now gets your choice of the items. Okay, so this is your choice on the spin. Here we go.
Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it.
And it's Scott. It is Scott.
And Scott,
Scott,
which
your
one?
choice. Do you want the 2 Critter 19 back issues? Do you want the Critter pinup book? It is your choice of prizes, sir. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, now aren't you upset you flipped that table? He would like the
2 back issues. Mr.
Yep.
Scott wants the back issues.
Nice.
You got it.
So that means the final winner will get the
pinup book.
Mm-hmm.
This is Eddie. This is Scott. Eddie, I have your address. Scott, I will message you and get your info so we can get these to you. And then this is next. This is next.
Right.
So first off,
you got to take Scott's name off.
First off, we kick Scott out of here. No more Scott.
All right. Bye, Scott.
Now you have a 1 in 6 chance for the Critter Pinup book. Here we go. Oh, it's gonna be Trish. Trish. Oh, there's clapping. You hear the clapping?
I hear the clapping. Yes. There's applause and confetti.
Yeah. See, that's way better than Kickstarter. There's applause.
There's applause.
Kickstarter's all like, here's some confetti, I guess.
Here's some quiet fireworks for you.
Yeah, here's a free spinner wheel that's like clapping, yay! All right, excellent. Well, there we go, guys.
Well, that was fun. Well, thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Congrats to the winners.
Let's check back here, see where we're at.
I am not disappointed in the slightest because, like the last time, yeah, I won big. So.
Whoops! I clicked the invite. That's not what we want. We want the present. Share screen.
Which surprised the heck out of me because I'm like that. Normally, I don't win much. So
let's look at that. We have rolled over $1,000 now.
Nice.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Moving right along.
Very good, guys. Very good. This is fun.
You have Trisha's address, don't you, Tom?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We're okay there.
Yeah, I figured as much. She wanted to confirm.
We are okay there. Well, I mean, unless you're at the new one. I know you guys are going to a new one, but I think you're still at the old one. If you're still at the old one, you're good. So
if you've moved, give him your new address.
Yeah, give me the heads up there. But I think I got you because I just sent you stuff. Like you guys just got your Patreon bonus books. So I assume you're in the same place. Okay, good. So yeah.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, I figured. I knew what was going on.
I know. We love you though. I was going to call you out on it because I can. Yeah.
$1,100 in 40-ish minutes. 40-ish minutes, guys. That's pretty good for a tiny campaign. Again, we only need 3,000 for this.
Campaign. It's a little campaign that could.
That's right. We only need a 3,000 for this, but if we do manage to get to 5, there is a stretch goal bonus out there to be had. So we'll see if we can get that going. Again, if you're watching the video back later, the NEI stuff is 24 hours only. Okay. Also, the Iron Butterfly trading card is for the backers, first 24 hours only, and then those go poof.
I couldn't do the whole NEI package, but I could not resist the actual NEI covers, so I definitely got that because I love NEI. Her work is amazing.
Oh yeah, she did a great job. Fantastic job, as always, as she always does. Why am I getting messages from people? Oh,
and she's just she's just a great human being. So. I just want to put that out there for her because I know sometimes she gets a lot of crap, and so she's just a good person.
All right. Somebody says they pledged but didn't get a notification, so I got to see if they're in here or not.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hopefully, Kickstarter's not been talking to my financial system at work because it's been doing some weird stuff. So.
Yeah, definitely not in here. So it did not go. Oh no, there it is. I see him. He was number 2. Yeah. So okay. I see you.
You're in there. Just for whatever reason, Kickstarter decided to be a pill.
Yeah. I don't know. But I see him in there. So that's a good start.
That's a good thing.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That looks fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we're fine. Again, guys, I am going to post, if you want to check back on the campaign a little bit later tonight, I'm going to post a couple of sample pages from the book so you can actually see what the book looks like. Those that are on Patreon have already gotten a little peek into it. But we'll be posting those officially for everybody. And there's much more Patreon stuff to come. So please join Patreon. We've got it's weird because Patreon now has a strange setup where you can join a Patreon account for free without paying for anything, but they don't get to see anything because they're not a paid level, which I don't really understand. I mean, I guess because here's the thing: even if it gives you the option that if you want to just make a public post, you can just make a public post, and then whoever comes to your account would see that particular post and see everything else is locked. So I'm not sure what the advantage would be to follow it from a free standpoint. I mean, I guess if you're following and it makes a free post, you would get a notification that way. So I guess there's that, but I don't know. Strange. It was weird. And then Kickstarter updated today too. The actual entire website updated and was doing some things weirdly and oddly. It was kind of throwing me off, but we got it figured out.
Okay.
We got it figured out. So guys, we're going to wrap it up here this evening. Anybody got any final questions or thoughts or comments or anything? Remember, the campaign ends a week from Saturday. There are no more add-ons. There's nothing else that's going to be dropped in. So if you're waiting for more stuff, that's it. There's no more stuff. It's just what we got for you there. That's it. We're only trying to get to 3,000. We're already a third of the way there. So super, super easy. We just got another pledge.
Yeah, I
was
see
a
the
big one,
numbers
too.
keep.
Yeah, that was a big one. That was a
I
good
like that.
one. No, not the 6th. Is it the 6th? No, it's not the 6th. The 9th. Does it say the 6th is when it ends?
It says
Oh, it says 6 days. I
6th.
did. Fuck.
Yep.
God damn it. You have 6 days. How did I not see that? You have 6 days.
Yep.
6 days. So that's
6
next
days.
Wednesday. So
Yes.
we'll have a
Oops.
little, yeah. How did I not see that? That's crazy.
That's worse than not getting the pages in there, Tom.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. I mean, who knows really? It's like, we do these campaigns. Like when we did Critter was 3 weeks long. Like I hated every minute of it. I wanted it to be 2 weeks. This small campaign, maybe a week is all we need. Who knows? I think we'll be fine, everybody. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, super fast campaign. Whoosh.
Yeah. Well,
Well, it is Iron Butterfly. She's whoosh.
That's right. She's a whoosh.
There we go.
She's a whoosh and a swoosh. That's correct.
Whoosh, whoosh.
That is correct. Let's see.
All right.
Who was that new Becca? Anybody we know? Yes.
Cool.
Only a couple of names in here I don't recognize.
Yeah, whoosh, back today, whoosh. Everybody should swoop in and pledge and then swoop out.
Yeah, only a couple I don't recognize right now. So
That's good.
yeah, I mean, it's always good to get new people. Dun, dun, dun. So we're going to roll out, guys. Again, I am going to be heading over to Travis Gibbs' show tonight. He does an occasional Thursday night, like Kickstarter show with people. So if you guys want to come hang out and talk comics with us and so on, I'll be over there at about 9 o'clock. And then it usually goes an hour or so. There's another backer. Dun, dun, dun. I'm so glad I get notifications on my phone again. It was like 2 years of no notifications. And I don't know why.
Black hole.
It just like, it was terrible. And then it just started working again. So whatever they did, they got it fixed. And I'm happy.
Finally.
Why aren't you updating? There it goes. There it goes. So I'm going to hang out there, talk to some folks about Kickstarters. We talk about Kickstarters, but we talk about sort of things in general as well, guys. Just sort of the comic book world in general. You'll get to meet other people that are doing crowdfunding. I have no idea who's going to be on there tonight. I rarely do. It's just kind of whoever he finds in the ether and brings them on. So you get a taste of some other people that maybe you don't know who they are, which is always cool and fun. So come hang out, ask questions, cause problems. It's not my show. Cause problems. It's fine.
No problems.
Yeah,
come poke
fine.
the bears.
That's right.
Poke.
I need you to all come in and just keep asking about Iron Butterfly, like just over and over and
That's
over
your mission.
again.
There
Yeah. What is Iron Butterfly again? Tell me how do I back it? All of those things. All of those things. Guys, we're already almost halfway there. And in our first hour, we're almost halfway there. This is truly the little campaign that could, with 3 total covers here, guys. Super excited, super happy that everybody's diving in on this. Please do me a favor, share the link everywhere. Tell all your friends and your moms and your grandmas that,
and your cousins, neighbors, second cousin, twice removed.
That's right.
And,
Put signs out on your lawn, like whatever you need to do.
Instead of vote for Pedro, it's vote for Iron Butterfly.
That's correct. Vote for Big Dog Inc. That's correct. Correct.
My peanut gallery in the back. He says, "No, it's my name's Daryl. It's my brother. I'm Larry. It's my brother Daryl. My other brother Daryl."
That's right. That's right.
They're all Iron Butterfly.
That's right. Guys, I'll be back. This has been fun.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, for sure. I will be back tomorrow night, late-ish. I am going to be at a store signing tomorrow. Is there a red, white, and blue cover? Yes, you got it. That's correct.
The Star-Spangled Butterfly.
These are the questions you want to bring to the other show, Mike. That's correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
I will be at a store signing tomorrow. Kruger Comics in Michigan, over in South Haven. It's a little west of Grand Rapids and a little north of Indiana. So if you're hanging out that way, I know Chad, who was in here earlier. Chad said he's going to come see me at the signing. I'll be at Kruger Comics for most of the day. I'll be in Ohio, Scott, for Akron Comic Con, which is October. I'll be down there with CB Zane because they invite us down there every year. At this point, that's our only. Just got another backer. That's our only Ohio appearance at this stage.
So, yep. And you and CB together are always causing trouble.
Awesome. It's always good, yeah. And then usually Chris Enott is down there, and Rob Multari is down there. It is a comic show, which is great.
Yes.
I mean, there's other stuff there, of course, but it's not like just loaded up with like Power Rangers and wrestlers and stuff. It's like it's a Comic Con. They focus on comics. It is a small show, and it's only Saturday, Sunday, but place is packed. I mean, packed. I don't know how they do it, but it's packed, and the people there want comics. So super fun. On the wait list. All right. Well, hopefully, and if not, just come in and see me and CB and everybody. Come say hello. We were talking to them last year about getting us put together because we're all over the place, and I'm like, why aren't we putting like Rob Multari and me like together? Like put your publishers like together, and then put the artists that work with us, like Chris, like put us together so that we can be like
one big happy family and just spread out.
That's right. And
it's 6 degrees of something.
That's correct. 100% right. That's 100% right. So yeah. So we'll see how they set it up.
It's the craziest, weirdest Venn diagram you've ever seen.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. Again, almost we need $220 and we're halfway there. $220, we're halfway there. Travis just sent me a link, so I guess I got to go.
All right.
Thanks for hanging out, Shawnee.
Always.
Scott, just shoot me a message. We're friends on Facebook. Just shoot me a message with your address, and I'll send you your books out. And again, I will be back tomorrow night after the signing. I will come back hop on as we wrap up the first 24 hours. So we get a little bonus coverage. And for those that miss all of this, they'll know that they have so much time left before the NEI stuff is kaput. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Congrats to all the winners. This wraps up apparently next Wednesday because Tom is dumb. So we'll do a little countdown show next Wednesday as well, and that's going to do it. Share the link. Tell everybody, guys. We'll see you over on Travis's show. Bye-bye.
Night.